Hello, friends. All right. Yeah, some addiction work. Work it. Work, 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 work. All right, we're gonna get back into some 999 Zero Escape. And let's go. Let's make sure we're on the right audio source. Say you here. All right. What I have it to? 70? I remember if it was 70 or 80. Yeah, let's put it 80, see where it goes from there. Because I think this is on the quieter side. Let's begin. I'll be honest, I don't quite remember the last thing I was working on for Zero Escape. I remember we were on the snake route, and then we got off the snake route. We got off the snake train. After that, I don't remember. Oh, yes, we did get to Lotus in the chair. That is true. That is true. We got to that experiment room. Is it an experiment room? Torture room? We had like the torture tools or implements or something. That is absolutely fair.
The hallway goes to the left.
Coming right off of that.
Yeah, but I don't see any doors.
Guess we just need to keep going.
Let's see how this goes.
Right. Let's go.
Well, no, you mean left. Not right. Left. Is clearly stated here. It turned left twice before they saw the elevator.
An elevator.
Just what we need. Let's take this to C-Deck.
In silence, they jogged up to it. Junpei pushed the C button. The elevator motor ground away, and before long they found themselves once again on C-Deck. The door opened, and they stepped off.
Huh?
Huh? They'd expected to find 4 other people waiting for them. There were none, and then there were none.
No one's here.
Where did they go?
Where'd they come from? Where'd they go?
I have no idea.
Where'd they come from? Lotus shrugged. Something in the pit of Junpei's stomach stirred. He tried to forget the feeling and took off down the long hallway before him.
Hey, Junpei!
We should follow him.
So this is all new, right? Because we weren't with them last time we came down to the segment. So actually, let's go check our route. Yeah, okay, so all of this is going to be new, even if we see something similar. So we're missing you. Curious. Oh, that means we're going to... We're running. Oh, we're running. So that means that we're going to get something new here, just by virtue. We can't change this. They ran and ran and ran. The hallway seemed endless.
I know where we need to go. The door behind the central staircase.
Which one?
There was a sun symbol on the keyhole of that door. And I happen to have the sun key in my pocket right now.
Why does this just make me think of The Hobbit?
This should open that door.
What do I have in my pocket? That was why they ran for the central staircase. They had run for quite some time when they arrived at the door that ended the hallway. Junpei stopped.
All right, time to open this.
He laid his hand on the doorknob, his breathing heavy. Seven laid a hand on his arm.
Hold on a sec there.
Huh?
Huh?
We don't have the key for this one yet, right?
Oh, but my friend. There is the Jupiter symbol engraved over the keyhole.
That's...
Oh, it's the Jupiter symbol.
Do we not have this? Uh-oh. Seven was right. They had no Jupiter key.
Then we can't open this door.
Well, damn, Junpei. Can we make it the Junpei key, maybe?
Unfortunately, no, we can't.
Jeez, the sun door's gotta be just on the other side of this, you know? We can't just stop...
Frustrated, he twisted the doorknob. Was it open? The door opened.
Hey, it opened.
Oh no. Oh no.
What?
Who came in here?
The others must have found the Jupiter key.
Well, what are we waiting for?
As he spoke, he shoved the door the rest of the way open. They rushed through and stopped cold.
What?
The terrible scene before them made their blood run cold. Uh-oh. What ending did we get? Hello. All right, Clover, Santa, and Ace. Only ones I'm really sad about. Ace. I'll be honest. 3 people lay dead on the floor, covered in blood.
Why?
Junpei felt a cold sweat trickle down his spine. He couldn't breathe. His legs shook. His body felt cold, deathly cold. But his blood was boiling hot. He could feel his mind begin to fade. He couldn't think. He couldn't concentrate. His mind was blank.
What the hell? What the hell happened?
That's what I want to know. Seven's voice was weak and broken. He edged toward the bodies, his movements stiff.
Clover,
He bent down over Clover and pressed his fingers to her wrist.
nothing. She's dead.
Suddenly, Lotus moved. Before he understood what was happening, her hand was in Junpei's vest pocket. What?
Hey, what are you doing?
He leapt back. Lotus looked up at him, terrified. Is this the route where we had the different slits of paper, right? That we would interchange for the different doors that we wanted to enter that Ace discovered? I'm curious if this is going to be that or if it's going to be a key or what she's grabbing. I wonder if like the suspicion is on Junpei for whatever's happening here.
The key. Get me the sun key.
Okay.
Why?
Why do you think we have to get out of here before the murderer comes back?
The murderer?
The murderer. The murderer. Once again, Junpei looked at the dead bodies.
Santa.
I want to know how they died. Like, we don't really get any information on this. We just know they're dead and their bodies. Also, can we talk about her leg warmers or boots or socks? I assume they're leg warmers. Like, what is she wearing? What kind of heels is she wearing?
Clover. And Ace. 3 people. 3 dead bodies. That means that the person who had killed them was... Huh. No. No, it can't be true.
Boot warmers exist? Oh god, please no. Please no. Tell me it's a lie. So is our only conclusion then drawn on June?
Give it to me!
Before Junpei could react, Lotus dove back into his pocket and came out with the key.
Let's go!
Without waiting for Seven or Junpei, she ran straight for the central staircase. They followed. Junpei shut his eyes and swallowed his emotions. Morning would have to wait. It's night now. Soon they stood in front of the door.
Open!
Lotus shoved the sun key into the keyhole and twisted it hard. But...
Why?
is it jammed?
What happened?
Nothing. Nothing happened. I didn't feel it unlock.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Is it the wrong key?
Uh-oh.
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh? Lotus sighed, defeated, and leaned against the doorknob. She felt it twist. Was it already unlocked? A small gap appeared between the door and the frame.
It's open.
What up, Stoke? Welcome in. How you doing, man?
What the hell is this?
Wait, you mean the door was already unlocked?
But how was it already unlocked if we had the key?
Why?
And how would I know that?
Who gave it? I don't remember who gave us the key. Unfortunately. Was it June?
Whatever, let's just go.
If it was, oh boy, who would have found the Jupiter key? What route do we find that on? Lotus took a deep breath and slowly opened the door the rest of the way. They stepped inside. In front of them was another hallway. It stretched out toward the bow of the ship. Is this going to the captain's quarters? They began to run. Faster and faster they ran, trying desperately to reach the end of the hallway. A few seconds later, there they were. They were there. In front of them stood a massive metal door. They were all breathing heavily as Junpei spoke.
What the hell is this door? I can't see anything that looks like a doorknob or switch or lever or card reader or anything. How the fuck are we supposed to open this?
Preach.
We don't have a choice. We're gonna have to go back.
No, no, I'm not going back there. There is a murderer back there.
Well, they can't kill us all for together, right? Except the fact that there were 3 of them dead there. There's 3 of us, but don't. Never mind that. There was more stark terror noticed his voice than authority. She was almost begging.
But I don't see any other doors.
As he spoke, 7 stepped toward the door in front of them, as if to illustrate that it was the only door. Okay. What is happening? What is going on? None of this is making sense. This escalated from here all the way up to here. From here all the way up here. Here. What? How do we make this jump?
It opened by itself.
It's an automatic door?
Look, guys, I've got a really bad feeling about all this. The other doors were already unlocked, and this one's automatic. We haven't seen anything like this before.
True. That is true.
Bad feeling.
I've got a bad feeling about this. How could the situation possibly get worse? 3 people were already dead.
We've hit bottom. This can't get any worse.
All right, don't never say never. Never say never. They could all die. Boom, explosion, something happened. Murderer does something. Who knows?
Shit!
It can always get
Hey,
worse.
Junpei!
He stepped through the door. Where's
I
the
can't
kiss?
take this anymore. No one can.
And whatever hope Junpei had managed to summon disappeared. Are you gonna find Akane's body?
No. It's a lie. It's gotta be.
Oh, tell me June has the gun.
This can't be real. No. It's impossible.
No, it's impossible. Oh, is this just 2 Star Wars references in a row?
If it's a dream, just wake up already. Someone please tell me it's all just a joke. I'm imagining things. Yep, that's it. This is all obviously a lie.
All obviously a lie. I tell myself that every day.
It's a big, elaborate trick.
Mhm.
An illusion or something, or a dream. It's made up.
It's made up. It's not happening. It's not real. It wasn't real, right? June. No. The codenames meant nothing now.
Ah! Ah!
Well, does 7 remember his actual name, I wonder? Or is that lost to time as well? Connie.
Connie!
I like her boots. I'll say it. I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not ashamed to say it. I like her boots. I like the fit. Junpei cried out and leapt through the door. He flew to her side, his heart like a stone in his chest.
Connie, hang on!
Junpei swept her up and shook her by the shoulder. Huh? You're alive? She moaned, and her eyes fluttered open, but only barely.
Connie!
Jumpy?
Aww. Her face was pale, and her lips were dry and cracked. Her eyes were blank and cloudy. They stared straight at Junpei, but saw nothing. Junpei put his hand against the small of her back to hold her up. It felt warm and wet. He lifted his hand up. It was covered in blood.
Oh man, Connie, there's so much blood.
We can perform first aid,
What the
right?
hell happened to you?
Easy?
How did this happen?
It was all he could do not to break into tears.
Jumpy, I'm sorry.
Her voice was thin, a minuscule thread that was the only thing keeping her with him.
I might not make it.
No way. I am going to let you die. I am gonna save you, I promise.
Why does this remind me of, like, ice cave music from Tales games? Both Symphonia, Vesperia, it sounds like it'd fit right in.
Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much for everything. I was really happy to see you again, Jumpy.
Oh,
Really happy.
Don't give me that I was crap. You're gonna see me again lots more times. You just gotta hang on, all right, Connie? You... Ow, what can I do? Damn
damn it!
Our poor guy. He looked up from Connie, desperate for something. Anything. Submarine?
What's that?
Yellow submarine? Then he saw it. A small submarine.
A submarine? What on earth is a submarine doing here?
Great question. No, that didn't matter. Nothing mattered except saving Connie. That was the only thing he wanted.
That's it!
Junpei turned his head back to look down at her.
Hang on, alright? There's a submarine over there. I'm gonna go see if it works.
Do you just know how to work a submarine now?
No, don't go. Please, don't go. Please, just stay with me, okay?
Oh.
I want to be close to you, Jumpy. When
I don't like this. I really don't like this.
Connie.
Jumpy, did you know
Tell me about submarines.
you
Oh.
meant a lot to me when we were kids?
I am curious what kind of angle they're trying to shift here. Or like what they're trying to pivot on here. Because before, during like the, we gotta take submarine classes for this exact scenario. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take a dive at it. So when they were looking at the situation before when they were kids, it seemed like she was being painted out to be the one who did the murders of the animals, of the chickens. Was it? I don't remember what animals they were supposed to be. And I feel like that was supposed to portray her in some sort of like negative light for this scenario as like a bit of foreshadowing. I'm curious if that doesn't matter. Like how canon all of these endings are. If they all portray different lights of characters or if they're all in their own distinct separate ends, you know?
I've liked you for a long time, Junpei.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Like, I guess, I'm wondering how canon all of these thoughts and insight would be.
A really long time.
Junpei's vision had gone blurry. It took him a moment to realize his eyes were filled with tears. He could feel a piercing point of heat deep in his heart, like a white hot flame.
Jumpy, do you remember how we hung out a lot when we were kids? We went to the pool and to the fair. Do you remember playing snowball at the school?
Oh.
They're all memories I'll never forget. All of those moments are treasures to me. But I also wanted to go to a lot of other places with you. A lot more.
I don't like this. I really don't like this. This is not getting to me. This better not get to me. I'm not crying. I'm not going to cry.
But that won't happen now.
Great.
No. I mean, yes. Yes, it will happen. We'll go all sorts of places, Connie. You hear me? I promise. We'll go wherever you want.
I'm not going to cry in the first half hour, am I?
Really?
Yeah, really. I swear.
That makes me happy.
She said it to herself over and over. A weak smile creasing her tired face.
Jumpy, I feel sleepy.
No, Connie, don't fall asleep.
Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much.
Her eyes were slowly closing. Junpei screamed even as he felt his throat go hoarse.
Connie! Connie! Connie!
Poor guy. Dot, dot, dot. Time passed. Junpei wept, curled around Connie's body. He cried and cried until he had no tears left. When the last tear fell, Junpei was no more. His body remained but only as an empty shell. Somewhere he heard a bell ring. It was the clock at the central staircase. Five o'clock? It rang 5 times, then faded.
5 o'clock.
Quietly, gently, softly, he set Connie down on the floor. Slowly, Junpei stood. Only then did he realize that 7 and Lotus had not followed him. Where had they gone? Slowly he looked around the room. There was nothing. No sign that they had ever been there. Oh no, I don't like this. I don't like this ending at all. It felt as though every part of Junpei's body was made of lead. Slowly, he made his way to the door he'd come through. As he approached it, it opened, sliding apart with a sound like grinding stone. Junpei passed through the gate and into the hallway. Huh? His heart rattled in his chest. An empty, lifeless thing. Is this the ending where Junpei's bad? Is this our bad ending? Is this like our bad villain ending? Can I not see Lotus dead for a second time, though? Why we gotta do this? Why we gotta do this? This game just like hates me, I swear. Alright. It had been so utterly broken that there was nothing left to feel. When he saw their bodies, he simply stared. It was a lake, a sea of blood. 2 bodies lay in it. There was no need to check. There was no breath left in them. His eyes lit on Lotus's wrist. The bracelet. It was gone. He stared. It meant nothing to him. He didn't care anymore. He couldn't care anymore. Junpei's body felt numb. A part of him knew the lump of lead in his chest had once been a heart. He couldn't quite remember what it had meant for. Tears poured from his eyes in great streams. He wasn't sure why. He gave up trying to make them stop. He turned around. The door opened again, and slowly, numbly, he walked through. He kept walking. Why stop? An object set in motion, simple inertia carried him forward. Eventually, he found himself in front of the submarine. His arm reached for the hatch. Huh? Why red? Why red? Why red? Huh? Did we get stabbed in the back again? And then he was floating in water. His eyes stared down into it. He couldn't see the bottom. His back was hot. Dimly, he felt the blade of a knife in it. We got the knife ending again? Who? One dead body lay behind door number 5. The body of the 9th man. Another lay in the shower room. Which is not Snake. We can confirm not Snake. The body of Snake. Allegedly. At the central staircase were 3 more. Ace, Santa, and Clover. Just outside the door were 2 corpses. Those of 7 and Lotus. And in this very room lay the body that had once been Kane. And now Junpei would join them. Who then had killed them all? Who? Junpei let out one last breath. Faintly, he felt the bubbles creep up the side of his face. His consciousness faded quickly, dissolving away into the cold, gentle lapping of the water. Bubble. All right, well, there it is, I guess. Well, we can confirm there is another person on the ship, apparently. Ooh, kind of wish we finished this one last time. I didn't realize that we'd be that close, unfortunately. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't hate it. I'll say that right off the bat. I don't hate it. I really like the last conversation between Junpei and Akane quite a bit. It kind of changes my potential thoughts on Kane, on her role, what she is, what she's doing, and her actual like innermost thoughts. But I'm so confused elsewhere as to like what to expect. But like, what even is going on? Why does this matter? Why does any of what we're doing matter? Or who's behind everything? Is this implying that Zero is on the ship? Is this implying that Zero isn't one of the crew? Like one of the our teammates? Companions, if you will? Not entirely sure. Oh no. The end. Or is it? Great questions. Saw the submarine ending. It really is called a submarine ending. Oh my god. Wow. Would you have to save the info you obtained? Yes, please. Save. It's the yellow submarine. Alright, well we have two more. Unfortunately, I don't know how to get there. I want to get this. Whatever we need to do to get this done. Looks like everything's all locked though. What does that mean? Huh? What? What is this? What am I doing? What's happening? Huh? Is this the very beginning? Is this the ship? I'll be honest, I don't remember this, so. Doubt me again? Oh, this was a DS port, right? So that animation does feel very DS-like. Loud noise startled Junpei awake and his eyes snapped open. Ow! What? Huh? I'm trying to find our stuff. Okay, so this is just the very beginning. So I guess let's get through this. Let's skip through and see where we can go from here. Alright. So this is our first escape route. Let's go seek a way out. We have the number 5. This is the only instance where we have... Oh. Oh. Interesting. So I think it's very interesting how... I'm gonna go take a look at it. It looks like we have the dead inside the room. So this is the authenticator for us to get out, but we don't have a timer. Is the timer supposed to be the water? Interesting. Seek a way out. Okay. First thing I want to do, check the flow. Okay, so I didn't need to go all the way back here, but what does this unlock? Why is there a key here? Am I supposed to understand by now how the keys work? Because I've kind of just been trying to go through like the different pathways, but I'm not understanding how they branch off one or the other. I assume it's the decisions that we make within the different branches, but I don't understand the purpose of something that's marked red, something that's marked white, or what. Unless red is for a specific ending, and then that's going to change depending based on other things here. So like there's a decision I would make here that would change. I wish I knew how to read this. Which one was this? The 1, 6, and 2 doors. What do we do? So we went down the 3 door here. Where'd that take us? So we could opt to go down this path into here. I just want to experience whatever this scenario is. Yeah, so I feel like there have to be other choices I make as we go through that are going to affect us branching off here. Because it's not like it can just be handled from this one decision, right? A part of me kind of wants to just replay the entire thing. But I don't think that's going to be possible. Let's go back. What route is this? The 4 door? So I feel like I want to potentially choose the 5 door. That's marked red. I'm curious if that's going to start unlocking these keys. At least that's like my interpretation of how things are working at the moment.
I thought we were finished with that topic.
Well, now that like we've done most of this, I guess I can leave this all on the advanced screen. Because I don't really... Oh, they have cute little animations too. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, God. Oh. 8, 3, 6, 5. What happens if I choose a wrong answer? Let's go 2.
2. It'd be 2. That means there's no way we can pass through door 4. Wait. Hold on a sec. Something's off. 8 plus 3 plus 6 plus 5 is 22. So, the digital root of 22, 2 plus 2 equals 4.
Oh,
It's 4.
so we just come to the same conclusion.
Add up our 4 bracelet numbers and the digital root is 4.
Okay. So we said door 5. I still think Lotus's hands are very weird. So we're going down the snake route again? Or we're going down with snake? I still question why we don't take the bracelet. I don't get it. Okay, with us coming down here, I want to go check. Alright, so I've gone down this way. No, that's still... What is this? What does this mean? What do you mean? Saying that they're locked. Alright, they're coming down here. Try this again.
I thought...
But then what should we do?
There's another way to go do this. So this time we're going through the 4 door. I just want to see if like us interacting with a specific change is going to affect the...
5. It'd be 5.
the icons that pop up. 'Cause I don't understand how they're supposed to interact
That
at all.
means there's no way we can pass through door 4. Wait, hold on a second. Something's off. 8 plus 3 plus 6 plus 5.
Yeah, we know, we know.
It's 4.
We're gonna go skip again. Saw these guys dead earlier? Don't you mean later? Isn't it supposed to be later? Door 4. Alright, so we're staying with June this time. Ba-deep, ba-deep, ba-deep.
Now then.
Yes. Funny, this is the one that we went through. Like this, I feel like this is our door. Ugh. Nope, going through 4. Where did this take us? Is this the 3rd class cabins? Hey, oh, hey, hey. I remember all these keys. Oh, right, this is where it's split into the 2 rooms. Okay, okay. This is where we see the painting, yeah, the tile. Yeah, okay, okay. It's fun that we've gone through this. All the different routes so far. I'm at least remembering the different areas. Okay, so now these 2 are open. So decisions that I make it... are there decisions that I make in here that are going to then keep these open and then potentially affect this? What is with... Why are you yellow? Was that yellow before? Oh, I'm trying so hard to understand how these different icons are supposed to relate, and I just don't get it. I don't know if that's just my brain being dumb, and it might be, but I don't get it.
Oh yeah, how's your fever? You feeling better now?
Yes, I'm fine.
Let me see your forehead.
Ah,
Guess it really has gone.
are you worried about me?
Do I have to play through? Come on, it's not like that.
Hey, come on. It's not like that.
I guess you haven't changed at all, Jumpy.
Does this change? Ooh, Junpei did his best to act as though he didn't care. His best wasn't very good. She giggled.
By the way, Jumpy,
All right, I guess we're gonna be replaying through some of this at least.
how did you end up here?
What do you mean? I told you earlier, didn't I?
Is this where she acts like she doesn't trust us?
There was a man with a gas mask when you got home at night. You inhaled some white smoke and passed out. When you woke up, you were on D-Deck.
Damn straight.
Damn straight.
But is that really the truth?
What?
Jumpy, are you hiding something from me?
No.
No, why would I?
Well, if you think
Why
about
would
it,
they?
this is awfully suspicious.
Is it?
I mean, why would 2 childhood friends bump into each other in a place like this?
Hey, I could ask you the same thing. Are you hiding something?
Not a great rebuttal.
What would I hide?
Not a great counterpoint.
Well, I don't know. Anything. I mean, you're hiding it. How would I know?
Sounds a little defensive.
You mean like the number of men I've dated?
All right, I think we've seen this before, so let's just get through. All right. What am I looking for? Bottle with water in it. Let's drive. I think that's because I'm a little nervous right now. Uh-huh. My brain's already working out the picture. Nice. Look at the pillows? I unfortunately don't remember this. Do you need to lay down? Don't say it. Don't say it. I think it's still a little early for that. Are you really okay? Oh, poor man. I feel for him. Go grab the map.
This ship is bigger than I thought.
Yeah, it's probably about 900 feet long.
I just want to solve the puzzle and get to the thing and see if we can get some other decisions so that we can get through with the other... Oh. Is this a decision we can make? I'm just going to pick like the entire opposite of the other path that we went.
The actual Titanic?
The actual Titanic? You mean it, like, slipped through time and ended up here? Before the ship sunk on April 14th, 1912?
I'd rather look at your gaming list. Uh-oh, what's up?
Huh? What
Huh?
the hell are you smoking?
Huh? Did I get it wrong?
Junpei grinned and shook his head.
No, that's not... I mean, come on. I mean, slipped through time? Seriously? I was talking about the controversy surrounding the Titanic.
Controversy? What do you mean?
Haven't you heard of it? It's pretty famous, you know? The Titanic had a sister ship that was essentially identical.
Were we the one explaining this last time?
It was called the Olympic.
Oh, we've not heard of this before.
Oh, yes, I have heard of that.
I have no idea about any of this Titanic trivia, I swear.
I think I heard it was troubled by a lot of problems, and the company that owned it didn't know what to do with it, right? So they made the Olympic up to look just like the brand new Titanic.
Well, I'm curious what your brother has to say.
That's right. They also took out a huge insurance policy on it before it set sail.
What about? Yeah, there were some complications before Strum started, but we were all right.
That would mean that the real Titanic never sank.
Four. Oh my gosh, 2 for Persona 4. Fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah, the ships got swapped.
Oh, interesting.
The real Titanic was renamed the Olympic in secret. They used it as a passenger ship for more than 20 years.
Hey, wait a minute. Wouldn't that mean it retired in 1935?
Huh? Well, yeah, I guess sometime
Okay.
around then, yeah.
So I assume this is also a real theory. I've never heard this. I'll be completely honest. Never heard of the Olympic. How would they swap it out with the Titanic? What? Huh? Well, that's good. What's up? What's up?
Well, what
glad we can
happened to it
continue?
after that?
I heard it was dismantled.
Dismantled. Then it doesn't matter, does it? Whichever boat the real Titanic was, it doesn't exist anymore. It was either retired and dismantled, or sunk in the Atlantic by the curse.
By the curse. Is that referring to the curse? Is that referring to Alice or something else?
But then that would mean that this ship is...
Wait, what did you just say?
Huh?
Sank in the Atlantic because of what?
Yeah, thank you.
The curse.
What do you mean a curse?
A curse is a curse.
Oh, well, thank you, June.
This one is the curse of the Egyptian mummy.
The mummy. Yeah, okay. Junpei couldn't understand how June had maintained a straight face to say that.
Supposedly, the Titanic carried the mummy of the priestess Amun-Ra, which was stolen from a pyramid.
I think this is
And
we've gone through this
say
before.
that the mummy had a history. Everyone involved with it died mysterious deaths. Come on, I'm sure you've heard of it before. Those who open the coffin will be forever cursed. Haven't you ever heard that one?
Also, this isn't the same coffin as what's in the room, the 9 room, right? Crazy, I didn't realize Dale Scream was happening. What up, Seeker? It's okay. We've had a bit of a day. Trying to get things all situated, but we're good. We're taking it easy. I hope all is well.
So you're saying the Titanic sunk because of that curse?
That's right.
So I will say, for those popping in, we have finished one route. We were on our... Can I actually look from here? I can. We were on our rightmost route. finished this up, went all the way down, we got our yellow submarine ending. Where apparently everyone dies. So that was quite fun. That was very enjoyable. And maybe a contrary idea or belief, I kind of really like the exchange between June and Akane in this scene. I hope that it's canon. Like, I hope that the feelings expressed are canon. And that's like the actual things that we can take for granted. Like actual feelings that have developed, because I very much liked how this came out. That said, I'm trying to follow through the unlocked doors and get, like the icons here, see if we can try to unlock anything else going forwards, because I don't know how to branch off into these last 2 remaining pathways. So we might be doing a lot of replaying, unless we have anything specific that we can like try to target to and like expressly move to. But otherwise, I'm kind of just stabbing in the dark trying to see what fits. June's eyes lit up with excitement, like a child with a new toy.
That's stupid. I don't buy it.
It's true.
How can you be so sure?
That mummy wasn't just a normal mummy.
I wish there was an anywhere we could take the gun where Junpei has the revolver instead of Santa. That'd be nice. Flip the tables. Would you make hotcakes for us if asked? I mean, I could. I'm not very good at making hotcakes, pancakes, whatever you want to call them, flapjacks. But I could certainly try.
It was really mysterious. Totally unbelievable.
What is so unbelievable about it?
Well, supposedly, she was really pretty.
Oh.
Pretty?
Yes?
Okay, so this is going with how she had a waxy exterior, right? All right, let's go skip through this. I know we've already read through all this. There we go. We need to find a key for this, right? Oh, we have a key. Never mind. Let's get out of here. Oh, this is where we were. Never mind. There we go. We've all got geometric shapes on them. I can't just break logic and get things. Which one is it? I don't remember which one it was supposed to be that we could go collect. I used the shower once. Still, that's a hysterical line. Isn't even any water in it. Okay. I'm kind of really digging the soundtrack for this once again. Where are you going? I mean, why I'm just gonna go check up on them? Something wrong with that? No. Okay. Okay. Bye. I feel like I left way too early. Alright, so I was here. Oh, we need to find... Oh, we can probably melt you. Okay. Huh? No diet, of course. Let's go back out. I know, and let's go. There, grab the can, yeah. Can I combine? Or do I know it's dark. I have light. Oh my god. Okay. Quick clarification, what happened in that new route minus everyone dying? Okay, right. So, not much happened actually. We were like on the very tail end, I guess. We just finished the escape room and we were in this last little bit, which I did not realize how close to the end we were, unfortunately. So we went out of the escape room and we started making our way down. We were rushing for the sun door for our sun key. We didn't realize that we needed to have the Jupiter key to get to the sun door, I guess. Lotus noticed it. We went to go check the door itself. The door was unlocked. We're like, uh-oh, what's going on here? We push it open, and we start making our way through. We come to, I don't remember if it was the central staircase. We came to like the central area, and Ace, Santa, and Clover were all dead, piled up at the base of stairs. And we're like, what the hell's going on? What happened? We're going through everyone, realize that June's not in the picture. So now we're thinking like, okay, what happened? Where is June? Is she like the culprit here? There's a murder on loose. So Lotus wants to get everyone together and start beelining for the sun door. We eventually make our way there. We try to use the key in the sun door. It's not unlocking. But we notice that we can once again just push the door open, squeaks right on open, and we get through. We show the ending again. I could, but I feel like it would go through. It would take so much time to go through like the entire ending, unfortunately. Just trying to like paint the large picture of what's going on. What else happened? We find ourselves outside an automatic metal door that opens as we get to it. Leads to like a bay hangar area where we see the submarine off in the corner. And we realize that June is what appear to be stabbed, dying, in the process of dying. Junpei and June have final moments together where June expresses some very dear feelings for Junpei and dies in his arms. It's not good. We go look back, realizing that Lotus and Seven are not with us. As we go through this hangar, we go out the automatic door, look around. They're stabbed outside. We're like, what's going on? What happened? I start questioning if like, okay, is Junpei the culprit? Like, are we the ones going mad? Is this like something of our own construction, our own design? But no. We make our way off to the submarine, little area for the submarine, and we look at the water. We get stabbed in the back, second time, and we fall over. We die. Then it's the everyone died route. That is this ending in a nutshell. I hope that was clear enough. I hope I did somewhat justice. Really, do I need to find something to give us some light? Okay, so I need to go combine you first. Yeah, there we go. All right, perfect. Come on, there we go. Put it down, perfect. Yeah, what an ending indeed. It was kind of surreal. I don't want to say it felt a little cheap, but I wish it had a bit more substance to it, but whatever. It's a cupboard. Okay. Could only mean there's a safe in here. Okay. It was definitely a route of time. That is for certain. What do we need here? Pile of pillows. Was that supposed to be? Alright. You know what? What the hell? It just got dark all of a sudden. The candle went out. Okay. So now we need to go grab it, because we can find that key. Candlestick key. Oh yeah. Do we use it for you? No. What do we use it for? Is it for the display case? Nice. Little June and Junpei thing sounded lovely though. It was. I thought it was very endearing. I felt a little emotional. off of it, not gonna lie. Alright, can I grab it? There we go. Perfect.
Hey, Junpei, you got a minute?
I'm just gonna go skip. So this is where you find out about him with the experiments.
I want you to take it, okay?
Let me go reread this. Because this was important for Clover. I don't think we ever got closure on what Clover was trying to tell us from Ace. So, I don't know, shockingly, I can feel emotions. That is surprising, even to me. I feel things. Hope, faith, love, and luck. Know what I hate most in this world? Huh. Each leaf on the 4-leaf clover has a meaning to it. Means pretty much those 4 words. It's like a flower language. How does this relate back to the experiment that Clover is talking about?
Just touching it gives me the creeps. Take the damn thing, all right?
Santa pretended to shiver with disgust and shoved the bookmark into Junpei's confused hands.
Here.
You know what? I'm not gonna take it.
Thanks, but no thanks. It's kind of weird to be getting presents from another dude, you know?
Excuse me, sir? Alright, I immediately regret my decision. Bros, dudes, guys, give me all the gifts you want, please. Shower me with gifts. Please, I will graciously accept them all. Santa's eyebrows went up. Apparently he hadn't thought of that.
Wow. I guess you do have a point.
No! Oh my god.
I won't force it on you.
Oh, force it on me. Shove it down my throat, please.
Sure you don't want it?
I will gladly take anything you want to give me. I don't want it.
Yeah, I don't want it.
Because we have to go the route where we don't take the bookmark, right?
Why don't you give it to Lotus?
Oh, good idea. Will do.
Oh, this actually feels like a significant change, though. Santa turned and headed off to the other room.
Hey, you old bag. I just found the perfect thing for a woman in her 40s.
He walked into the next room, waving the bookmark. Junpei turned back to his work. And heard a faint sound from the other room. The sound of bones breaking.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
That's funny. Junpei returned to his search with renewed vigor. That's so funny. I don't condone violence. But I think Lotus is hysterical. End of the character arc. I mean, honest, kind. Grab his people. So how do I? Oh, like this. All right, I see. We're on the other side. Looks like it's 5th from the top and 3rd from the right. 5th from the top, 3rd from the right. 5th top, 3rd right. 5th top, 3rd right. All right. Nope, wrong door. Oh my god. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. 5th from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You? Is it this one? 3rd from the right. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Was this one? I don't remember. Nope. You? There we go. Alright. Alright. So now we need, what, 2 more of these? One more? Where do you find the last one? I don't remember where the last one is, actually. It's not in the vase. It's not in the display case. I want to open this. Ah. There we go. Nice. All right. Let's take a look at you. First try. Let's go. I'm trying to remember what this was supposed to be again. It's a hole in the wall. Oh, key. Mars key.
What's the deal with this picture anyway?
I think I've seen this picture before.
Where?
In a book. There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. Yes, I saw this picture.
What's this interest?
Morphogenetic. It's not a difficult. In essence, are transmitted through a.
What?
All right. Theory
We
of
get
the
an option here,
telepathic
right?
mechanism.
Telepathy?
Yes, telepathy. Well, perhaps not exactly telepathy.
Are you serious? Who do you think we are?
Who do you
Kids from the
think we are?
70s? I can't believe someone would actually do serious research on something like that.
I know, it's science.
Yes, I agree.
Fuck yeah.
I read the book, but I'm in no position to defend or condemn.
I'm curious what her
anything
position was supposed to be. Because she seems very, very knowledgeable, very intelligent, and very well informed on like everything she knows. And like very well rounded. So I'm curious like what her role or position was before coming here.
It was There's no scientific merit to any of it. But even so. Anyway, Hey, what do you think this picture looks like?
What do you mean? Isn't it just like abstract or something like that?
Oops.
It's just black and white scribbles. There's no meaning there. That's it.
What about you, Junpei? Does it look like anything to you?
That's just being a Uchikoshi character. They all know everything except the pro tags. Sometimes also the pro tags. Oh no. I feel like it had but like what does it mean? Because obviously she's relevant to this experiment, right? In some sort of way, or like why were her kids chosen to take on stuff? Like what's there has to be a link there. And she seems oddly knowledgeable. What up, Brooke? How you doing today? Characters are surprisingly knowledgeable despite their appearance. What do you mean despite their appearance? Someone's appearance does not mean shit about what they might know. Keep that.
I guess it
At the
looks
forefront. Funarimpa? Isn't it supposed to be a dog? I don't remember how to see a dog in this. I don't see a dog in this, I'll be honest. But I'm gonna say dog.
Maybe a dog. No, see, you got the head here, and then these are the front paws, and then these are the back paws.
I'm squinting so hard I still can't see it. There it is. Okay, now I see it. There we go.
See?
Oh, I see it. I guess you've got a point.
How did you know? You're right. I didn't think you would have been able to guess that.
So now we know what it's a picture of, but I don't see how that helps us.
A TV show from Great Britain did an experiment once.
We still come to this? Alright, I was hoping for a little bit of a different option. Alright, we know the TV show. We know the experiment trying to get people to see transmit that data wirelessly. Get things implanted in your head or whatever it is. Get that 5G. Alright, let's... Ow, get out of here. Alright. We're leaving. Junpei found that dog in the frame. Wait, huh? Shibita? Who, what? And we're going? Have to go grab June? No, okay. Let's go. Good. I found you in the frame, you know why? Because you're my dog? Alright. Alright, I see you. You found it? We found it! X2.
Oh, another hallway.
Okay, before we do this. Okay, so now this is locked. We still have this open, but nothing else has unlocked. So what does that mean? Why is this locked now? I assume that we need to get to this escape. So in this escape room, we're going to make a decision that's going to impact things. I wonder if there's a conversation that we can have. What is this? It's the kitchen. Okay, so that's inside the freezer. But these are locked, right? It's saying that these are locked, disabled. Sure. That's what I mean, I guess. Because I assume that from what we have to do, we have to run through these in order to get the other things to open up. If I'm assuming correctly, I don't know why this one is a different color though, unless we're going to learn more information that's going to change this. But there's no other outcome, it would seem. So I don't know what that details. So I guess we just start with, oh, we can just start in different sections. Wait, what? Like, we do that for any? No. Wait, whoa, huh? Is it just specifically that one? Or is that because these are disabled or locked up? We can't, we have two different options here. Why do we have two different options? Okay. Oh, we have two different options for you and you. Wait, I've never put that together. What does it mean? All right, well, let's go here. We'll just start at the beginning, I guess. Who can it be now? What do you mean, Mark? Okay, so we need to deal with all the hex stuff again. Think you might be able to skip ahead, actually? Okay. Have any idea what we're skipping to? I mean, once we're getting to this point, we're trying to figure out what I need to do to unlock other routes and whatnot. I do not mind being directed on what we're looking for, to be entirely honest. I just want to know what specifically I need to go to, and then we can go go experience it from there. Open the flowchart. Yeah. What are we looking for? Because I'll be honest, I have no idea how to read the different icons. I'm very stumped on that. You jump to where the white lock is? You should get a new pathway? Should I? How's that work? I thought we couldn't affect this because it was locked off. Outside the room?
All right, let's go.
Because white lock enabled means you go left? Oh, so you can just play through it over again? Oh, interesting. Okay, I see. That is definitely not how I interpreted that at all. It's been a while since we've done this, so let's take a look through this. Where are we going down here? End of the hallway was a door.
That's the next door.
Is this where we ended last time?
Wait, a piece of paper.
This isn't going to where we found the submarine, is it?
This is...
The hallway looks familiar. Oh my gosh, hello, hello. What is the best way to say this, Mag? Thank you, Elf.
Map
Thank
of
you,
the
thank you.
ship's interior for A-Deck.
What's wrong?
Slightly slower by virtue of his advanced age, had finally caught up to Junpei.
I found a map for this floor.
Okay, we know the map. We've been down this road before. I'll have to determine what it was and nodded.
I see.
Then I began running again past Junpei.
Well, that was anticlimactic. I should keep this, though.
Shut up in his pocket. Sure. Something
Hey,
stopped him.
Where's Clover?
Okay, can we finally figure out what's going on with Clover here? I would love to figure that out.
Damn it. What the hell is she up to?
Junpei muttered angrily under his breath and took off the back the way he'd come. As he stomped around the corner, he saw her. She was standing in front of the door to the captain's quarters, her hand on the doorknob.
Clover!
Huh?
As Junpei watched, she closed it gently and quietly. I am curious. Okay, so now we don't have the bookmark though, right? Assuming that actions have still taken place because we never got the bookmark from Santa. So we're not going to have anything to prove we know about the 4 words relating to the clover. So how's this interaction going to go? Because that comes off of this interaction, right?
What the hell are you doing?
Or not this specifically, but from this branch?
Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing?
Oh, it's here. Okay, so I remember her having this. Clover had unconsciously put her hands over the pockets of her jacket, as if trying to hide something.
What the hell is that?
What?
What did she grab? What was in the last room? Captain's quarters. What? Oh no. Oh no, this was our second ending, right? Knife was our first one. What did she grab out of here? Or what could she have? Oh, I'm not remembering.
You've got something in your pocket. What is it?
Oh, this?
Ace, don't ruin the mood.
I wonder.
Don't ruin the mood.
What the hell?
Come on, we gotta hurry.
With that, Clover ran straight past the somewhat confused Junpei. As she did, he caught a glimpse of her back.
Huh? Clover, what's that on your back?
Sticking up from her collar was something that looked like a big wooden stick.
A stick?
Speak softly, carry it.
Hey, Clover! What the hell's that thing on your back?
Stick? She didn't respond. Instead, she quickly turned the corner and disappeared. Is that for self-defense, or is that for Sue plays cricket? As someone who's only played the DS game, this looks so new to you. Oh my gosh. I think as Elf was saying, that the flow chart here was not in the original DS game. And I have to say, this has been a bit of a godsend to try and reflect back on, trying to figure out through the different events. This has definitely been a very wonderful experience playing through the port, though.
Is she ignoring me? For crying out loud.
Junpei did his best to convince himself that it would make sense later and ran off after Clover. Additionally, there were no voices, right? No voices for the characters. Junpei pushed through the door and found himself in a large room with a large set of stairs.
The big stairs. So this is where it ends up, just like it says on the map.
It was just what he'd expected to see after reading the map. His "I see" after reading the map himself meant that Ace had probably realized the same thing.
Ace, did he head down?
He put his hand on the handrail and leaned over to look down.
Oh, there he is.
Look, the 4 others are there too.
You still have a stick. What is up with you? And not just Ace. Santa, June, 7, and Lotus as well.
Really?
Let's join them.
Junpei and Clover glanced at each other and hurried down the stairs. They reached B deck at the same time.
Jumpy! Clover!
June's face was excited. Something had happened, that much Junpei could tell by simply looking at her.
What's up?
Given their situation, he was not inclined to be excited about sudden developments. Okay, so it's new. It's great. Okay, we're going down somewhere new. June, however, couldn't contain herself.
We found it!
Found what?
We found it!
The what?
What did you find?
The last door! We found door 9!
Is it a clown?
What?
Is it a balloon?
Come on, just follow us. We'll explain on the way.
Okay.
I guess we also do have the advanced screen with slightly nicer looking UI, but we lose a bit more of like the actual novel elements and all the like narration bits, and I love those bits. So we're gonna be sticking to this. 7 turned and jogged off down the stairs.
Well, if that's the case.
Wait for me.
We should get going as well.
The rest followed.
Jumpy! We finally made it!
The relief and excitement in her voice echoed what each one of them felt.
Yeah, it's finally time.
Junpei wasn't quite ready to believe they'd really done it, at least not just yet. Still, if everyone said that it was door 9, then it probably was.
We've reached the end.
He could feel his heart racing. A mixture of anticipation and fear ran through his veins, and he could feel his legs shaking. He was doing his best to maintain a sense of healthy skepticism, but he couldn't deny that the prospect of escape was an exciting one.
But something's bothering me. Only 3 to 5 people can go through the numbered door. 7 of us are on our way to door 9. That means that, best case scenario, there will be 2 of us who have to stay behind.
We have to have gone through this before. This certainly sounds familiar.
2 people.
At least like the language used.
Is there a way?
Junpei looked over at the clock.
4:30. We've only got 90 minutes left. I've got no time to wonder about it now.
90 minutes left. So does that mean 6 o'clock is the time? Let's start. Is that what it was?
Hey, Junpei! June! What the hell are you two doing? Hurry it up!
Because I think in the submarine ending, we get to 5 o'clock. So that means we have an hour left. Santa's voice jolted Junpei out of his reverie.
Let's go, Jumpy!
June took off down the stairs, jogging as quickly as she could.
Yeah.
Junpei followed. They were quiet for a while, until they had just reached C deck when Clover spoke.
Hey, what about door 2?
Everyone else stopped. They all turned to look at Clover. Yes. 7 spoke.
What about door 2?
A man
Door
of the
2
people.
is the only one we haven't gone through it, I mean.
Yes, that is true.
Are you guys okay with that? Not investigating it, I mean?
So what? We found door 9. We don't need any of the other doors.
What's the point? Huh? What's the point in going to door 9? We can't all go through it, right? Then we should do what we have to do before we go any further.
You know what? I don't hate this. I really don't hate this idea.
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. The best way to finish it quickly is to do the border pieces first, you know? Or what? You think all 7 of us should go to door 9? And then we argue over who stays behind and who gets to go? Do we really want to do that again?
Says the one who has its big stick.
Who knows? If we check out door 2, maybe we'll find something. Maybe we can find a way to get all of us out. Huh. I don't know what might be in there. We may not find anything. But don't you think it'd be better to at least have a look?
I don't know what her motivation is, but I don't disagree with this.
I mean, am I wrong? Does that sound wrong to you guys?
Yeah, you do have a point.
Oh, he says something. The others nodded in agreement.
The last time I checked the clock, it was 4:30. It's not like we've got a lot of time, but if we're quick about it, we might have time to take a look.
Truth. Aren't you going to have to do that anyway? Right, I mean, yes, clearly, yes, right?
You're right.
The fourth wall break? What you mean, Seeker?
Let's go take a look at door 2.
They were back in front of the elevator. Nearby was the large hospital room.
The elevator can take us down to door 2.
Who shall go then?
Let's see.
Me. I'm going.
Then June, 7, and I need to go with her.
That's not me. 4 plus 3 plus 6 plus 7 equals 20. 2 plus 0 equals 2.
Hey, why do you get to...
I don't mind. We'd only waste time arguing over it.
Jumpy, I'm okay too.
See?
Can we just go now?
Fine.
All right, let's get going. I'll see you later.
I want to know what happens in door 2. Have we
Okay.
gone down door 2?
Be careful.
Did any of our routes take us down door 2? I don't remember what that would have been, unfortunately. You want to argue about all that again? True. They climbed into the elevator, and Junpei listened to it creak and rattle its way to the bottom deck. Only Junpei, Ace, and Lotus were left. Oh, wait. Okay, so that's leading down to this set? Okay, thank you. I most certainly would not remember that. As the elevator rumbled out of sight, Ace spoke.
Lotus, would you be so kind as to go with me?
What up, Toaster? Welcome in. Let's see what you catch. Never seen this before. This is interesting. Well, welcome in. Enjoy.
Go with you. Well, I didn't think people still talked that way outside of the 1950s.
You're one to speak, Lotus.
Well, I'm a mother. Would that be a problem for you?
That wasn't what I meant to... I was hoping you would come with me.
That's a bit more forward, isn't it?
Seriously, though, I was kidding. So, where was it you wanted to take me?
Out, maybe?
There's something I wanted to show you.
Hey man, what the hell? I'm not important enough?
Oh my gosh.
Well, it's not like that. Once I've shown Lotus, I'll show you.
Really?
Just like you for real, honestly. God damn it, Rourke.
Of course.
I guess there's points for being honest. I think there's a point for being too honest. Good lord. Ace's smile was friendly.
Fine. Do whatever you want.
Thanks, Junpei. Are you coming, Lotus?
Fine. Doesn't look like they're going to be back anytime soon. I might as well go and see whatever it is you think is so important.
Thank you. Well then, shall we go?
Ace turned and began to walk. Lotus followed. They disappeared into the hallway on the left. It's that way. That way. They're going that way. Time seemed to drag as Junpei waited for the others to return.
They're so slow. And what's keeping Ace and Lotus?
Suddenly, the elevator opened. I still want to know what that symbol is. It feels important. A single person stood there.
Clover! I guess you're the first one back.
Bum, bum, bum. It was only Clover inside. He didn't see the rest. She looked at Junpei, then slowly, purposefully stepped out of the elevator. The door closed behind her.
Where's everybody else? What happened?
Oh, I think we all know. I have an assumption as to where this is going, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Mage, thank you for the follow. I do greatly appreciate that. Well, come on in. She didn't answer. Instead, her eyes swept the room and settled on Junpei. Play cricket with them. I mean, that's where my thoughts going. That's the kind of service they're getting. Is this the end of the game? I think we're approaching one of the endings, Toaster. There have been multiple so far that we've gotten.
Where are Ace and Lotus?
Oh, Ace said he wanted to show Lotus something, so they went into that hallway.
Junpei explained what had happened.
Oh, then they went over there?
Her voice was small and timid.
Yeah, I think so.
He repeated his earlier question.
So where are June, Santa, and Seven? Why aren't they with you?
You really want to know?
Oh, I don't like that. There was something wrong with her smile.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Here, let me show you.
Clover pulled something out of her pocket and tossed it onto the floor at Junpei's feet. Are they going to be bracelets?
Huh?
He looked down. On the floor in front of him were 3 metal rings.
Bracelets.
Well then.
Oh my god. Oh, holy shit.
Junpei collapsed.
No. No way. No way. This has got to be some kind of joke. This can't be real.
This is our second this can't be a real ending. Junpei's body felt like rubber. Do we eat a gum fruit? His heart felt like a cold lump in his chest, and his hands shook uncontrollably. Sweat poured down his face. The 3 bracelets sat there on the floor before him. He could see the numbers on their faces.
3, 7.
Don't say 6. Don't say 6. Don't say 6.
Oh.
Don't say 6. Don't do it.
6.
My girl. Heartbreak. You know what? I respect it. Got so excited they got free. Hell yeah. You know what? I respect that. Absolutely.
You escape from this ship. 2, your heartbeat, which is 0. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confine of the ship, or the paraxatic mirror's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically.
But why?
What is this pose? Oh my god. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9. This can't be real! Endings. True. Very true. Junpei's voice was flat and broken. Clover's response was cold.
Revenge for my brother.
So she surmised that it was those 3 who went to go kill her brother?
He was forced into door 3 and murdered.
Was it their numbers that would add up to door 3?
You need at least 3 people to open a door. Who were the 2 that opened that door with him? It could only have been Santa and Seven.
Okay, well, what about June then?
That's why I killed them.
2 plus 3 plus 7 equals 12. 1 plus 2 equals 3.
But why?
Why did you kill June?
Because she tried to protect them. She was in my way. She had to die too.
No. No.
Junpei shook his head, trying desperately to wake himself from what had to be a dream.
No. No.
It couldn't be real. It just couldn't.
Hey, Junpei.
Uh-oh. 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 Wait, hold on. Hold on a second here. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. Let's put all this behind us. It's okay. He felt Clover's hand on his shoulder. I don't like anything about this. You know, I've been a staunch anti-Clover fan from the start. Or maybe not staunch. I've been hard on the anti-Clover train for a very long time. A little bit after I left the station, I regretted every moment of it. Her smile was wrong, horribly wrong. Her face looked like a mask made from stretched human skin. The smile that parted her lips did not extend to her eyes. They were dead and empty. The girl in front of him was no longer the Clover he had known. Perhaps she was not even human.
Let's go.
Her hand reached out toward him.
Let's get out of here. Let's leave this ship.
3, 2, 1, let's jam.
What the hell are you talking about? To open a numbered door, you...
Yes, I know. You need at least 3 people. But as long as we have this...
Once again, Clover reached into her pocket and pulled something out.
That's...
Is it a hand? Tell me it's a hand. Don't be a hand. It was another bracelet. Junpei could see the number on the face. Finally! Okay, we addressed this. Perfect. Great. Good. I've been wanting to have this addressed for so long. Yes, the 0 bracelet. So this is from the captain? Allegedly the captain?
The 0 bracelet. You've got something in your pocket. What is it?
Oh, this? This is... See? You get it now? If we have the 0 bracelet, we can leave. You and I can open door 9 with just the 2 of us.
That is true. That is true. But what if we get Ace and Lotus to join with us and we just leave? Well, we could just leave. Wait, we could just leave with the 4 of us. Wait, what the hell? Hello? Right? 1, 8, 9, 5, 4, 9, 9, 9, into 1, 8, 9, 9. Right? We don't need the bracelet at this point. All right, why just the 2 of us? What did Lotus and Ace do to you, I wonder?
See? So let's go.
Ugh.
Come on. Hurry up.
Come on. All right. I like that delivery a lot. She shoved out her hand again. Junpei looked up at Clover. She had the face of a demon. But there was something else. There was a holy light that surrounded her. She was both a fierce god and a benevolent goddess filled with love.
Junpei?
Her voice was soft. Her eyes weren't empty anymore. They were deep. So deep, Junpei could feel himself falling into them. He felt dizzy. There was something oddly bewitching about her. His mind was beginning to crack and his heart began to melt.
Junpei.
The hand she was offering him, it looked so soft, so inviting.
Clover.
What is happening to us? Junpei reached out with his own trembling hands and closed it over hers.
Yeah?
Okay. Well, I did not mean to ask so many questions. Junpei writhed in agony. He shuddered and twitched, his body spasming as he went into shock. He screamed until his throat was torn and bloody, and then screamed some more. His cries echoed across the room. Eventually his movements slowed, then faded. There was no more strength left in Junpei. He could feel his body begin to grow numb. He no longer felt pain. He no longer felt anything. Whatever Junpei had been was gone. The last remnants of his mind began to fade. Even as his vision faded to nothingness, he saw Clover.
Thanks, Junpei. I'm just gonna borrow this, okay?
Oh boy. His smile was cold. What was left of Junpei's conscious mind drifted away. All that was left was a twisted, broken corpse. All right. Well, we got Axe ending. Well, hey, wait, we got Bad End 2? Bad End X2? I think we've seen this before. From the knife end, I think. Okay. Well, that was neat. Nice to see that Clover snapped. Isn't sub end also a bad end? No, it says, is this the end? Or this is the end. Or is it? Or something like that. I don't think it says specifically bad ending. I don't know if there's a distinction as to like what they mean, but I'm pretty sure that's what it said. All right, well, 2 left, it would seem. So, wait, 2 left. Wait a second, 2 left? The hell? So we get them all, and then we just move on? All right. Well, so because this is locked, that means that we're not going to go down this path. We're going to go down this path, so we can just go here. So let's leave no one behind. No? Opposite? Do I have to unlock it to get to the left path? It's not just the inverse? Oops. Oh no, how do I unlock it then? Do I need to do something from here? Because I tried doing something from here and it didn't seem like this changed at all. Is it something I need to do from somewhere else? Because I'm not entirely sure what would affect it. Start at the first red key. Okay. Going down 4 and 5 doors. Are we wanting to go with the other path? Is it not down the white key path, just down the right path? Oops.
I thought we were finished with that topic.
But then what should we do?
We should talk it through.
Oh my god, enough! All we're doing is talking!
It's been a while since we've been here, so I'm going to let some of this play. We'll probably skip through once we start finding the groove and remembering stuff.
Talking won't solve anything! It can't help us find our way out of here! You really sure you want to just sit around? We've only got 7.5 hours left. We already wasted 1.5 hours of our 9 hours.
You're right.
Very well then. There's only one way for us to proceed.
Try to remember what specifically this is going to.
Sure not gonna be fun running around knowing we gotta jump when Zero says jump.
Well, it's stupid to just sit around here doing nothing.
Snake's still
Thanks
here,
to
right?
Snake's card, at least we have some idea of how this all works.
Okay.
Correct. And so long as we all follow the rules, we will most likely be all right.
Should. Most likely.
But
I'm suspicious of Snake. I don't know what he knows. And I don't know what's supposed to happen to his body either. Like, dude definitely knows way more than he's laying on. Right? Right? I don't remember how I felt about that at the start. Or like what I clocked or what I thought was suspicious. I might have just taken that as like at face value, but...
But what?
who's going to go in which door?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay, so we're
we
just making
can't
a
have any
decision
more
here.
than 5 people in one door. All 8 of us can't go in the same door.
Then it would seem we will have to split up.
Let's go down. So this is going through the 4 door. So yeah, are we wanting to go down the 5 door then? This other route to try to open up this path? The middle path? Or is there something else we're looking at trying to do?
Wait, I'm telling you now, there is no way in hell that I'm going into door 5.
Come on now, don't be selfish.
Or is there some other decision we can make going
Call
through
me whatever
here?
the hell you want. I'm not going in there.
Snake surrounded by a most serpentine aura? You think he has a
If
serpentine
I'm going to
aura?
have to walk through all that blood, then I'd rather stay here.
And we were doing so well.
Find out when we hit a
Sorry, but
decision
I ain't
point.
going in there either.
That's fair.
Someone else can go into door 5.
And I think we have a couple. I don't remember the relevance that they have. Oh, we can like try to choose which numbers we can get, right? Yeah. I don't think any of these have made a difference though.
3. It'd be 3. That means there's no way we can pass through door 4.
So we're just gonna auto solve it anyways.
Wait. Hold on. Something's off. 8 plus 3 plus the digital root.
It's 4. Add up our 4 bracelet numbers.
Then we can go into door 4.
Yeah,
What? Wait.
that worked
This
out
is
well.
Wait, is this new? Wait, huh? Wait, huh? There we go. All right. Yeah, so these are our 2 decisions. Door 4 is what led us down the white key path. 5 is going to lead us down the non-key path. So I've got to assume that like this is the decision that we want to make. But we did this last time. I didn't see anything change. So I don't know if there is another decision that we need to make that's going to affect this. So I want to go down 5. Or rather, I'm assuming that that's... Maybe you weren't paying enough attention to the flowchart? Maybe. I mean, that's certainly possible. But I tried to look at the next key, see if anything was still available. Let's go. Might as well check after this. I don't know when it's going to unlock. I could be a big old dummy. I'm still so confused. Like, why are we not just grabbing the dang... Just grab the dang bracelet. Just take it. Nab it. He's a sneaky snake guy, considering how absent he is. Still important he is. Oh, he might still be alive. Or what the state of his body's supposed to be. I mean, I want more information based on what Clover said. Based on, like, the whole... it can't be Snake based on his arm. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. Am I just really that blind and I don't get it? Or... Everything leading forwards is still a little confusing to me. Now jump to the next red key, which should be the next path. Here? Does it not matter that it's still... say that it's locked? Oh, so I don't need to do the escape room again? Am I gonna want to just keep following this path down? This would be the 8 door. So we just need to retrace all of our steps to
we
get
really
down,
don't have a
essentially.
choice now. We can't let his sacrifice go to waste.
Oh, it's gonna be so much skipping. So we're probably should be taking like the exact same route through. So we go down door 8. Oh, the first time we went 4 days. So the first was the left to... Okay, I see. Oh my gosh, I certainly don't remember that distinction. I got the wiki open. Oh no. Alright, this is going to the lab, and this is where Clover got stuck, right? Okay. I got our mannequin. I want to know, what in the world were all of these rooms for? Like, what kind of experiments were they conducting? So we're not really getting, like, any sort of information on the backstory of any of this. Oops, let's get out of here. So we've got 2 keys here. Why do we have 2? Are there 2 outcomes that we could potentially get from this. Same with here. Oh, this is unlocked now. Whoa. Okay. Interesting. Does that mean that we need to actually replay through this? Lord knows, I do not remember any of this. Alright, I remember you being important. Something in here. Yeah, I know. Got ethanol. Ethanol's been... it seems like it's been very important in the games that we've been playing recently. Alright, we've got the keyboard. We can go grab the power cord. I'll use at least one of these things. One on top, I think it's a power cable. Alright, let's go take it. 3-pronged power cable, nice. I wonder what a speedrun for this would look like. Let me go take a look at you. Doesn't have a power cable. One end of this cable needs to be connected to a monitor. Other end needs to plug in under the desk. Well, shoot, I can't use this. Cable has 3 prongs, but the socket only has 2 holes. It's not going to fit, is what I'm saying. In other words, we need a plug to change the power cable to one with 2 prongs. Okay. Did we get that from here? This is it's all black. Can we use the pen? One part of it, probably still need the pen. Okay. Okay. So let's go grab you. Do we need to go to the bars to do this? There we go. Yeah, you're close. There are things here. You with you. Grab the cloth. The big machine? You mean this? Wipe it. What do we get? Bunch of numbers and some kind of grid. Alright, what do we get? Let's go take a look here as well. There's control for that. So many dials. Turn the dial a whole bunch, but... nothing happens. Is it from you? Does the plug have 3 prongs or 2? Cable on the monitor has... it's got 2 of those little metal things. Unplug the cable, bring it over. It's connected to the main computer. I can't take it over to you. Okay. Great. Paper numbers acquired. What is this? Three, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we have to do this in order as well, right? Feels like we're doing like the pattern lock on like old Android phones. Great. Let's go take you here. How do I get to work? Work, please? Maybe? Huh? No power going to the computer. Do I have to combine? There we go. Perfect. What other choices could we make here?
Oh, that worked. What?
Update RSF file, make directory, make... I have no idea what BC is. I have no idea what BC is.
Huh? It's running on its own?
It certainly looks like it.
Isn't that kinda weird?
What?
Well, it's not connected to the main computer, right? There's just this keyboard and monitor. The only cable connected to this thing is the power cable we just plugged in. So, why is it working?
Maybe it's a wireless display.
A wireless display?
But there's wires. Look at all the wires. You can see them. Terrible cable management, by the way. Just saying.
Yes, it connects to your computer wirelessly. Hence the name. Have you been living in a cave, Junpei?
Is that normal?
Yes, at least where I worked.
I want to know where you worked. God, I'm so... Oh, everything about Lotus, I'm so intrigued by.
Oh.
Oh, it stopped.
Pass with a colon.
Looks like we need to enter a password.
Again? There must be a hint around here somewhere.
Could you go take a look?
Yeah, I'm on it. What are you going to do?
I'll see if I can do something about this on my own.
I will say, I've been surprised and happy with everything that we've learned about everyone so far. I'm very curious if we're going to learn anything more about the Ninth Man as well, though. You can get an idea of who he was, why he existed, and why he was so sketchy to begin with.
On your own?
Yep, on my own.
Lotus?
All right. Let's kick some ass.
It's me. I'm the S.
Wait, what?
Didn't expect that, did you?
Of course I didn't. You're typing so fast. I can't even see your fingers. What kind of job do you have? What are you?
I'm unemployed at the moment.
Disrespectfully, oh no. No.
I used to work for a cybersecurity firm, but I quit.
Do I remember this? Because I know we had this moment before. But I think we made her mad or something? Interesting.
Why?
Huh? Oh, it was just something.
I see.
Hmm.
Oh, what are you doing now?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got kicked off last time.
I'm going to try and brute force it.
Brute what?
A brute force attack is... Well, the short version is that I just attack the thing head on. The long version? A brute force attack is one of the simplest ways to break a cipher. It checks every possible combination until it finds the right one. For a complex cipher, it can take a very long time. I'm writing a program that would run an attack like that on its own.
Okay, this is... Hold on. This is new. This is new. I want to double check. Just wanted to... Because did not realize how new this has all been. Hold on, the nearest chair, Jefferson onto it. Palm twisting back left and right. Center yourself suspicion for anticipation. Speed, click clack the... I do love me some click clack the keys. Like this is... I don't really like tapping things, but this is very nice. That's rewards. Shut mouth, list fingers begin to move again in a few seconds. Shows back to speed. No letter spills nothing. You begin to report across the screen. We are truly entering hacker mode. My God. All right. Let's swap back to stay with us.
It's not the most elegant solution, certainly.
Your 90 WFM is nothing compared to what is true. True. I think, Ely, please please keep it chill.
But given the circumstances, there isn't much else I can do.
Even as she talked, her fingers never slowed or missed a key. Junpei couldn't help but feel a little odd.
Oh, but back to what we were talking about earlier.
What were we talking about?
The wireless display? It's kind of strange if you think about it, isn't it? How do I put it? Well, let's say you write a program that calculates an addition problem for you, all right?
Easy enough.
So you enter 1 + 1. The screen will show you 2. See? Isn't that strange?
I have written me a small little calculator program.
No, not really.
I've done that before.
Come on now. Of course a caveman like you would think it was strange. You said so just a minute ago.
A caveman like you.
You're just not getting it, are you? Who calculated 1 + 1?
The main computer, right? You said it connected to the monitor wirelessly.
Yeah, but someone who grew up in a cave wouldn't know that, right? They'd probably think that this thing here, the monitor, is doing the calculating.
That makes sense.
And once they've decided that, they'll start examining this monitor. They might poke the screen or something. Ah, I see the color changes when I press it here. Then they might investigate the hardware on the inside. Oh, I see. So this wire supplies the power. Eventually, they might even cut the wires. Ah, yes. Just as I expected. When this wire is cut, no results appear. Therefore, it must be this device which does the calculations.
Would they go that far? Perhaps they would.
Oh.
But the truth is that, just like you said, the computer is doing the calculating. But these cave people wouldn't know that, because they have no idea that the monitor and the computer are connected wirelessly.
But there's wires. Lotus continued to type. Junpei scratched his head.
So, what are you trying to say?
Nothing, really.
All that to say, nothing? I respect it. Also programmed stuff before? Ooh. I don't remember that.
It's just, I thought maybe. What if the relationship between human beings and our brains is like that?
Huh? Wait, you say what now?
Huh?
Thank you, Junpei. A man of the people, truly.
Well, let's say you stick a bunch of electrodes into parts of the brain. A scientist examining the signals they send out might say, interesting. So stimulating this part of the brain causes the person to see colors. That must mean this neuron cluster controls that function. Okay, let's see what happens when I cut out this part. Ah, just what I thought. Cutting off this part causes that function to cease. Therefore, human thought processes must occur in the human brain. See? Doesn't it sound the same? Maybe the brain is just an output device, like this monitor. Maybe our thought processes actually occur somewhere else, in a main body.
Main body.
We just don't know it. We never even think about it. Just like those cave people wouldn't know about wireless communications, we can't imagine that there's some unknown medium that transfers information into our brains, where we experience that information as thoughts.
I don't like this. Where's this going? What is this? What is this sentence? My god. Junpei didn't say anything. Not so much because he had no retort. No, her argument just seemed silly, and he was a little surprised to be hearing something like it from someone like her.
The brain is just an output device. Human thought actually occurs somewhere else.
Being controlled into virtual reality? I mean, things would be much easier if that was the case. Much less responsibility. Going on a nonsensical, irrelevant ramble only for it to not be brought up again? Loto? Loto? Oh god. Oh no. Lotus is a JoJo's character. You know what? I kind of want to see Lotus redrawn in the JoJo style.
That's just crazy talk.
I feel like her design kind of fits, to be honest. I could totally see it. Did Lotus really think that, he wondered. It was a little creepy, Junpei thought. It sounded altogether too much like a bizarre cultish religion. Adventure.
Maybe that's the cause of Seven's amnesia.
Oblivious to Junpei's increasing discomfort, Lotus continued.
If memory is actually stored somewhere else, in some sort of main body somewhere, maybe he hasn't forgotten anything at all. He's just having a difficult time accessing his memories because the monitor, his brain, has been damaged.
Interesting.
Huh.
The peripherals have been damaged, therefore no way to access the information.
I suppose that would explain aphasia and blindsight too. Perhaps they actually can speak or see. The monitor just isn't functioning properly. I guess people with prosopagnosia could be suffering from the same thing.
Wait a minute. What?
He knew what aphasia was from watching medical dramas on TV, and blindsight was easy enough to guess, but he'd never heard the word prosopagnosia before.
What? You've never heard of prosopagnosia?
Lotus spun around in her chair to look at him. Junpei just shrugged and shook his head.
No. What is it?
Well, put simply, it means a condition where the mind can't distinguish between human faces.
Oh, were we talking about this recently? I feel like this came up recently.
In other words, my face would look the same as Clover's or even yours. So they can't remember faces, which is how most people recognize each other. That means that people with prosopagnosia have trouble recognizing even people they're close to. Usually they can make do by associating people with other things. Their voices, their clothes, their hair.
Does that mean other people's faces look like blanks?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, what is that face? Disgust?
Well, you've seen monkeys, like in a zoo, right? To you and me, all the monkey faces look the same, even though they've obviously got faces. It's almost impossible for a human to distinguish between them. The zoo staff that works with them would learn to identify different monkeys eventually. But you or I couldn't, unless one had a scar or something else to set it apart.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, that's how people would
Plebes.
someone with prosopagnosia.
Prosopagnosia. Huh. I didn't even know that kind of thing existed.
Junpei did his best to act as though the entire lecture hadn't gone entirely over his head.
And, what were we talking about?
The idea that your brain is just an output device, like a monitor.
Are you serious about that stuff?
Not really. I was just kidding about that.
What about the other half?
Well, I guess I was just adulting.
Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Not funny.
Lotus's smile had something rather masochistic to it.
It's nothing more than a story I made up out of boredom. Don't take it seriously. It was the first thing that came to mind, and I just talked about it to kill time. But looks like I don't need to talk anymore.
Why?
I don't have to kill time any longer.
We're in. As she spoke, Lotus raised her right arm high and brought it down on the enter key.
Oh, then you finished that brute whatever thing?
Junpei, how fucking idiotic are you?
I certainly did. And let's see what we got.
Like, it doesn't even have to be tech related to brute force something. All right. Chunks of text flickered on and off in quick succession, and then a line of numbers appeared, blinked, and disappeared. The screen cleared, and all that was left was the word accepted. This just makes me think that she got a Tetris. She spent all that time trying to build out her well, and just got a nice, solid Tetris.
Piece of cake.
Lotus would clearly have patted herself on the back if it would not have made her look entirely ridiculous. After a few seconds, the accepted disappeared to be replaced with 9 squares arranged in a 3x3 square.
The screen changed again. What the hell is that?
No idea. Looks like a puzzle.
We know what this is. Okay. Suddenly, Lotus stood up.
Huh? Aren't you gonna, I don't know, do more computer stuff?
I'm curious why we didn't make Lotus angry this time.
No, I can't do anymore. It won't let me do any more programming. See? The keyboard. Nothing.
Nope, nothing. Oh my gosh. Dale's a dad, true. Very true. Am I familiar with the 4 wide in Tetris? I don't think I've ever heard that term before. Is that like a 4 wide well? To like leave like a lengthwise piece, a straight piece? What no. What's the point?
So, there's nothing more I can do. Well, I guess I'll leave this to you then, Junpei.
What?
What?
Take a break, all right? I did my part.
You know what?
Well,
it's fair. He wasn't sure what to say to that. She certainly had done her part. In fact, without Lotus, they probably would have run completely aground. I shouldn't rely on other people so much, Junpei thought to himself.
I guess you're right. Thanks, Lotus.
No problem. And make sure you know when you should thank people.
Now, I better take care of this myself. No more relying on anyone else.
Junpei crossed his arms and stared at the puzzle shown on the screen. All right. Memory, let's go. All right. I solved it. Let's see. You leave a 4 square opening in the middle of the board so you can slam pieces down into the well and clear a line over and over and build up a huge combo. Is this used in like modern Tetris? I'll be honest, a lot of my Tetris knowledge comes from like classic Tetris. Like watching the competitive classic Tetris. If there's stuff for like new Tetris tech, I have no idea. And if that's something developing for classic stuff, I've not heard of that. All right, let's open you. What's in here? Keys. Oh, we got the activator key. We got another key. The Earth symbol. All right. Hell yeah. It was just at that moment that he heard a voice behind him. It was Clover.
Hey, Junpei, do you have a minute?
Let's talk. Seeker is doubting you? Oh no. What happened? Why the doubt? He put the puzzle aside for a moment and walked over to Clover.
What's up?
I wanted to ask you something.
Ask away, Clover, before you murder me again.
Hmm?
Junpei, you went into door 5 with my brother, right?
Is this new? This is new. All right.
Did you hear him say, like, anything weird?
Huh?
Why is she asking me this? Junpei wondered. The more he thought about it, however, the more it made sense. Snake had been gone for a long time. Clover was quite attached to her brother. Of course she would have been worried about him.
Well, let me think.
He thought back to when he'd gone through door 5, hoping he might remember something, even a small something that would help her. However...
Sorry, Clover. I can't really think of anything. I mean, he did mention that his hearing exceeds that of a regular person, or something like that, but that's about it.
Okay.
That sounded like a Clem line from The Walking Dead, from Telltale's Walking Dead. Clover's words were barely audible. She nodded vaguely to Junpei and turned to walk away.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hmm?
Look, I don't know if I should ask you things, but if you don't mind, I was hoping you could tell me if...
Yes?
Is Snake, I mean, was he born...
blind? Clip of the 4 wide in action. Oh, thank you. Very much appreciated,
You're
Elf.
talking about his eyes?
GG's, Toaster. Enjoy your crawfish.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't born blind.
Okay.
When he was a kid, he got in an accident. A really bad car accident. He couldn't see after that.
Must have been driving crazy.
And his arm.
His arm?
Okay, we're learning about the arm. Let's go.
Yeah. My brother's left arm is, it's not like a normal person's arm.
Uh-huh.
It's fake. It's not a real arm.
Okay.
The accident hurt him really bad. To save him, they had to cut off his arm.
Okay, so that's why there'd be no bones from the left arm then?
Oh.
Is it like a full prosthetic? I don't remember if we've seen him trying to move it or if it's been commented on.
Is that all you wanted to ask me?
Talking about her brother had clearly taken a great deal out of Clover. Junpei nodded.
Look, I'm sorry for making you talk about all that painful stuff.
It's not that.
Clover only shook her head and walked off down the stairs. Oh, excuse me. Some green ooze spilled into his eyes. What are you talking about, Rourke? What the hell are you saying? You feeling okay? This key. Shape sure makes it seem like it goes in his machine. Alright. Full of letters. Power restored experimental device. Emergency system will activate in the event of abnormal subject behavior. Okay. Okay, so now we have both of these unlocked. Which means we need to go through both, and then go to here. Does that mean that we're able to just knock out and leave without solving the room proper? Am I allowed to do that? What else are we supposed to do? Power restored experimental device. would just finish the rooms. That's what I was thinking, just to be safe. Exactly. Exactly. You think, Ely? That's the perspective you have? Turn. Nothing happens. Maybe she missed something. Now we're looking around the room again. Well, what else can we find? I don't know. It's a rack. There are a bunch of cables on it. Somebody cut the outer stuff off the cables. Can see the wires inside. Okay. Have the mannequin. Review. Monitor. What else is here? Sink? Turn on the sink. Get water in the... I don't know. Get water somewhere. All the way to max voltage? Uh-oh. Aw, shit. Hell yeah. What? Uh-oh. This is fine. Everything about this is fine. Okay, so we need to find someone to open the door, right? Get the smoke out. Wait, are these open? Guys, open the door. Okay. There we go. Easy. Wonderful. Cough, cough. It took me like 5 seconds to open the goddamn door. What do you want from me? Hello? What? Hello? What? Huh? Alright. We're leaving. Heard that exact alarm at work today. Well, hopefully it was only a false alarm, though. My goodness. Alright, let's go to our flow chart. So we're finally past you. So let's just move on down. Oh. Wait, huh?
I believe the box has reached the floor.
Stop. Oh, no. Wait, I don't want to be here. Wait. Wait. I can't leave? Alright, we're just skipping. Have I passed the point of no return? Wait, this is new? Wait, what? What is happening? Stood there for a few more minutes, no one speaking, I had to turn and walked away from the winch? Wait, huh? Oh no. What did I miss? I just followed him.
You know, speaking of experiments...
Alright, I regret... Speaking of experiments, are we going to talk about the experiments going on here? Santa suddenly stopped.
There was this experiment some scientists did with rats.
Oh. Okay.
First, they took a squarish C-shaped tank and filled it with enough water that the rats could drown in it. The tank has 2 exits. Just to make it easy, we'll call one A and the other B.
Okay.
Exit A is pitch black, so dark even a rat can't see anything. But exit B is electrified, which means the rat can't leave through it. So, what would a rat do if it was put in this situation?
I wish that we went from the very start of this scene, though, so that we could build up to this, because I don't know where we're branching off from to get here, but I do recognize that this is new.
Which exit would the rat choose?
There was a moment of silence after Santa posed a question, and then Ace responded.
B, of course. The rat has no way of knowing that exit B is electrified.
Exactly. The rat goes to exit B. Of course, like I said, it's electrified, which means the rat can't get out that way. So, after a lot of trial and error, the rat finally finds exit A.
I can't say that's very interesting or relevant. It's simply the story of a laboratory experiment.
You're right. It isn't very interesting. Yet.
Yet? Did I mention I thought that Santa could be like a 2E character? I think it was Santa and 7. I could kind of say. I think 7 specifically for the beanie, but...
See,
I'm just taking a look at
these
those straps
scientists repeated
several
this
times.
experiment over and over.
Oh, so funny. It's so funny. So predictable. So consistent. That's me.
Using hundreds of different rats over several generations.
What a long-term commitment to an experiment.
This produced some surprising results. With each generation, the rats took less time to find the correct exit. Eventually, a rat was put in the tank who instantly chose exit A without even attempting to go to exit B.
That took less time to find the correct exit. Instantly chose exit A. Curious.
But that wasn't the most impressive part.
Did they start seeing better in the dark?
The same experiment was conducted in another laboratory, far from the original one, with the same results. No, on second thought, the results weren't really the same. The rats in this second experiment began the trials with significantly faster times than the first rats in the initial one. These rats weren't related to the others and had never even come in contact with them. And yet, they all easily found their way to exit A as though they already knew. What did it mean?
What does
Are you
it mean?
suggesting something like telepathy?
So this is hearkening back to the conversation with Lotus. And it sounds like Websham calling everyone rats. True.
They were passing information to one another through some undetectable medium?
Ace looked skeptical. Santa snorted at him.
How the hell would I know? I'm not any kind of scientist. I don't know what made him do that. But I do know that story's true. And if you've got another explanation, I'd sure love to hear it. Come on, let's get going. There's still a lot here we haven't checked out. And we gotta get the hell out of here before June passes out.
Okay. Without waiting for a response, he turned around and started walking. Junpei, however, wasn't quite ready to leave the topic alone.
Hey, wait. There's something I want to ask you.
What?
Santa stopped and turned around.
Why did they use that tank for the experiment?
Huh?
Well, I mean, it seems like you could conduct the same experiment without the water. They could have just used a dry box, you know? If they needed to motivate the rats to escape, they could have, I don't know, put some bait by exit B or something. I mean, do they really have to make it so the rats can drown?
Santa gave a grim bark of a laugh.
You know, the word emergency comes from the same root as the word emerge. You ever think about that? Huh? Well, an emergency is something urgent, often something dangerous.
Have no idea what the story means. Just told you right now for no reason I know of. Huh? Your perspective of Santa Rourke.
And to emerge means to sort of come out, or appear, or rise out of something else. So what's going to emerge in an emergency? Inspiration.
Inspiration, what a word, huh?
Inspiration?
Yeah. Think about it. When the chips are down, either you crack or your mind focuses and pulls up what you need.
So in an emergency, your real potential emerges. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. That's why the rats had to drown. They had to be in danger. There had to be an emergency for inspiration to emerge.
I was just thinking the same thing. Disassociate. Oh boy. There's that fight or flight response. Junpei suddenly felt cold. The back of his head was aching and his stomach felt strange. All right. Well, that was nice. That was a fun little story. I'm glad we could get a handle on it. So that was when June 6th, Santa says it's because she's stressed. And then does he start to go into that story? And like that's what's going on? I'm gonna do this from the very beginning. Just so I remember all the context for all of this. What if we just associate at the same time? Do we get telepathy between us? What's the better answer? Do I say yes? Do I say no? Oh no. Wait. Go back to the flowchart. What are we looking for? We're trying to make sure that this stayed unlocked. There's only one right answer. I mean, we've already confirmed we share the same brain seal, right? We need to find all the different keys for these, right? Time to go find some cards. There are 2 sets of dialogue in the Steam engine that are unique. Oh, should we go back for it then? Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Let's head on back. So we'll do it from the beginning. Perfect. That means we have to actually solve things. Open you. Oh, we can't leave it open. We have the gold, bronze, silver. I remember that. We have you. Let's try going upstairs. No, we can't do anything down here. We need to find the different discs, right? Okay. We're going upstairs? That's going to be last. We need to fill all those lights up. We're going through you. Handle first. On the other side. Okay. Do I use the other doors that walk back and forth? Is that what what the goal is here? Okay, winch. Okay, we can go get the little tossy turn. Don't feel any resistance and just go pop. Perfect. Alright. So, which means it was part of something else first. I don't remember what it was a part of. There we go. Going through C. It's for you. Is it just gonna go plug right in? Oh yeah, I got the wheel. I pulled off the other one. Go squeak squeak. This feels like excuse me. This feels like a This feels like a Resident Evil puzzle. And I 100% can bet I probably said that last time too. You know what? Thank you for the water. That's actually not a bad idea. Taking a look at the time, I have not gotten up or taken a bit of a break. So let's go get that water. It's fine. I'm only, you know, casually dying from whatever is going on. I'm not feeling too terribly well. And my voice was very, very shot this morning. So bear with me here. All right, thank you for that. I know, I'm sorry. I'll wait until... Where'd all that come from? What the hell? I'll wait until after stream. Want to turn the wheel? Hell yeah, turn it. No. Wheel only turns to the left. It means we can't reel up the rope. We only let the rope down. Simply need to go downstairs after laying the wooden box down. That's fine. Squeak, 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 squeak. Alright.
I believe the box has reached the floor.
Is this? No, that's new. It's old. Nah, we've been here. Oh, and that's where we get this. Okay. Why, though? How very strange. I wonder, like, why we get this now after the winch. Alright, well, there's the first one. What else are we supposed to be getting? We need to go back downstairs. Back their way. And then go downstairs. And towards here. Alright, control panel. Hell yeah, let's go plug this sucker in. In you go. How heavy do you think this thing must have been? Pajung. So we're getting coal out, right? Transport quite a bit of coal, drops off at the left end of the belt or into the one box. Hell yeah. Where do I want to push this? Do I need to feed it into... No. I need to feed it into something, right? You? Here? There we go. No coal left in the box, and nothing. I guess I should have expected that. Why should I? Do I just throw in coal? Mm-hmm. Plan to stoke the furnace with coal, which will heat the water, which will then drive something else. Am I correct? In other words, we want to generate enough pressure with the steam to power the turbine. Drive the steam engine, right? In that case, this isn't enough coal. Furnace is enormous. We're gonna need a whole hell of a lot more coal than this. Let's work together. Great. Poor June. Time for some manly work. Nice. So I don't have like any shovels. I saw no shovels. I'm sure that'll help us go by a lot faster. How do you think they're picking it up? Do you think they're just grabbing like handfuls of coal and just shoving it all in? Hand me your matches. What makes you think I have matches? Device nearby. Alright. Yeah, it's the gains, huh? I mean, hey, whatever works. Can we just go ignite night? Slide it down. Alright. Time to gain access to our Resident Evil puzzle once again. Is there gonna be some more conversation that I'm missing? Because I'm going too fast. I want to make sure that like we're not skipping anything. Is it the other side? I think it'd be with you. No. Alright. Never mind. Stick them in. Alright. How did we do this last time? What do I want to do with this? Oh, wait, is that the same symbol that's on the elevator doors? Huh. That's curious. Alright, so I'm assuming that there was something I missed here.
Yes! The door's open!
No? Is it further on? Given the circumstances, Junpei's happiness was certainly understandable. Should trigger now? Okay. Ace seemed to share his excitement.
All right, Junpei. Why don't you go get June now? Santa and I will keep an eye on the store.
Santa snorted.
Why do we need to do that? Even if it shuts, we know how to solve the puzzle now. We could just open it again.
True. We went through this last time.
Well,
remember?
I suppose that's true. Shall all three of us go and collect June then?
Nah, I'm cool. I'll let Junpei handle it.
He still seemed irritated by something, however, and sat down on the stairs petulantly.
So are you only interested in being contrary?
Ace sighed with the air of a long-suffering parent.
All right, I'll go get June. I'll be right back.
He gave a quick nod to Ace and Santa and dashed off down the stairs. All right. Before long, he was back on the first floor, next to the conveyor belt and June.
Oh, Jumpy!
As he drew closer, she stood up, slowly.
Are you okay?
He did his best to sound calm and nonchalant, but there was no hiding the genuine concern in his voice.
Yes, I'm fine now. I'm sorry I made you worry.
June blushed. He wasn't sure if she was embarrassed or still feverish.
Let me check.
Just to make sure, he reached out and put his hand against her forehead.
Good. You're feeling a lot better.
She was feeling far less warm than she had earlier, but still wasn't down to what seemed normal to him.
Are you sure you're all right?
He had to be sure. June gave him a look.
Oh, you're such a warrior, Jumpy. Oops, I mean, warrior.
A warrior! June giggled. He wasn't sure if she just made a joke or not, but seeing her smile again made Junpei feel at ease. If she was well enough to smile and laugh, then she really was feeling much better. He gave her a friendly poke on the forehead.
All right, let's go.
Go where?
Oh, right. I didn't tell you. We got the exit open, so...
Great! Let's go!
Well, that's what we just said. June clasped her hands and nodded urgently. Back off to Santa. Headed back to the exhibit on their way, they found...
Oh, it's...
Santa?
Looking at the picture, right? He was, however, holding something in his right hand and staring at it with a strange expression. Junpei and June slowed down and finally stopped in front of him.
What are you looking at?
A smoothie. Santa answered without looking up, his voice quiet.
It's a photo. It's my sister.
Sister? Santa, you've got a sister?
Santa simply nodded.
Yeah. Kid was cute as a button.
June cocked her head, confused.
She was only about an inch tall then?
This is where we find out about the Santa traditions, right? Was it the red and black Santa? Was it the red and white Santa? Is that why we have the bloody Santa? Santa glared at her.
Oh, sorry. I guess an inch is a little
White and
large
black.
for a button. Probably more like a half inch.
Santa didn't smile or laugh,
Sorry.
Why are you looking at it?
so he turned back to his picture and spoke.
I was her Santa Claus.
Wait, what?
This sudden revelation took Junpei by surprise. He had no idea what Santa meant. He glanced at June, who shook her head. She didn't know either.
We didn't have parents. They bought it in an accident when we were still kids. So I had to be like her dad. And that meant that I bought her Christmas presents every year. On Christmas Eve, I'd leave the present next to her pillow. And the next morning, she'd come running into my room with this big smile. Look, look, Santa left me a present. He got me that doll I really wanted.
This I don't remember.
I'm so glad he got my letter. She was always so excited. I was the one who told her to write those letters. I'd say, write down something you want and mail it to Santa. The address I gave her was somewhere in Northern Europe that doesn't exist. Anyway, she'd write the letter and stamp it and send it out. And then a few days later, it'd show up back in our mailbox marked address unknown. I'd open the letters before she figured out they'd been sent back. Once I had the letter, I'd go around to a couple stores with some money I'd saved up over the year and buy her the stuff she'd asked for. It took a lot of saving, but I managed to buy her presents every year.
I love this.
Huh.
Junpei was silent. He could think of nothing to say.
Huh.
June looked down, uncomfortable. Uncomfortable? The wall next to him suddenly groaned. Either he hadn't heard the sound or didn't care. Santa kept talking.
But one year, her letter was different. She didn't write a list of toys she wanted or anything like that. Instead, it said,
Oh no. Is it going to be about him? Praying for happiness?
I don't want any presents this year. Instead, I want you to make my wish come true.
Alright, uh-oh. Alright, what's the wish? Oh, what's the wish?
My wish is that we'll be happy like this for a really, really long time.
Alright. Alright. Okay, don't... Okay.
That was it. Nothing else. But I couldn't make that wish come true. Some Santa I am.
Santa looked sad. Junpei had never seen him look sad before. He wasn't sure he liked it. Junpei decided it was probably best not to ask Santa any more questions. But...
What happened?
June glanced up at Santa quickly as she spoke. He answered, but only with an effort.
She died.
Oh. Okay.
She was killed 9 years ago.
Killed? 9 years ago, you say? During the last round of experiments?
Oh.
Oh. There was nothing Junpei could say. His heart felt like a great lump of lead. June bit her lip and looked away. Her face was pale.
All right, let's go.
Santa stood up suddenly, his downcast demeanor gone. He shoved the picture back in his pocket and headed back up the stairs, taking them two at a time.
Huh?
Junpei and June looked at one another. There was nothing they could think of to say.
Hey, what are you two doing? Let's get moving, come on!
Santa's voice echoed across the room from above them.
Let's go.
Yeah.
They nodded and followed him quickly up the stairs. Ace was waiting for them at the top. He was leaning against the handrail. He looked very tired.
Oh, you're finally back.
George Shepard wasn't cause for concern. All right, and this is back to what we've been through. Yeah, wonderful. And that brings us, that brings us right here. Perfect. So we're just going back to back to back to back to back to back. Great. So this is right where we started when we left. Perfect. Seek a way out. Let's go find the different cards to start with, at least. I still want to know so much more about the god dang ninth man. What a mystery. So that all of them on the bottom here? Let's keep going up. Is there anything up here? No? Door? No? What else is down here? What's it gonna do with this? Oh, we're gonna find out it's electrified. Is there anything we can do here? Oh no, I have to go. Oh no, I don't want to do the Liquidus, I'm sorry. I don't want to have to do the box puzzle again. How many have on us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 4 more. Where are we gonna go find them? Ever think about how crates reproduce? No, thank you. I don't think this is a great conversation starter. Starter. There's 2. So what, we need 2 more? 2, 4, 6, 7. more. How are we gonna go find it? Is it upstairs? Where have we not looked? Oops. Which one? Who do we have? We have 9th, Clover, 7, Santa, June, Snake. We're missing Lotus. My love. Oh, alright, check it out. Gotta look at the boxes. It's locked. We need the key. All the boxes have numbers on them. Okay, there. Went down, picked up something that had been sitting next to the box. Thank you. There we go.
Now we finally have all 9 picture cards. We just need to insert these cards into the slots at the front of each box.
On it, boss.
You know.
Yeah. You just match our, then you pop it. So for instance, the card with
Alright. Okay, let's go on. Heard a noise. Just time to see June collapse in front of the fence.
Hey! June, are you okay?
Huh? I don't remember this. She did not respond. Junpei spun back around to face Ace.
I'm sorry, I gotta go check on her. You finish the box thing, alright? Just put the cards in the boxes. I'm counting on you.
He shoved the cards into Ace's hands and ran off toward June.
Are you alright? What happened?
Junpei called out to her as he ran.
Can you stand?
As he arrived, June was climbing to her feet with Santa's help.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm fine.
Still recovering from the fever?
I just tripped.
Hopefully not into the fence.
Don't give me that. Now is not the time.
But it's true. I tripped over a box.
Just let me see for a sec.
Junpei put his palm on her forehead.
Huh.
You're still warm.
Her temperature was much the same as it had been the last time he checked. She wasn't hot like she'd been before, but she was still warm. Her fever wasn't completely gone.
I saw her fall. I think she really did just trip on something, you know?
Junpei would have been more willing to agree if June hadn't needed quite so much help standing up.
Still, to fall down like that? I think she's probably still a little messed up.
June was doing her best to busy herself brushing dust off of her dress. Her smile looked a little embarrassed and her face was a bit flushed. But she did look a great deal better than she had. Still,
Alright, well, let's just get out of here as fast as we can so we can get you to a hospital.
Oh, I don't think it's anything that serious.
of course you don't. Never would.
I just need a little medicine and some sleep, and I'll be fine.
Medicine. Medicine, huh?
Sounds familiar. Medicine? Is that important?
Well, if we could get in touch with anyone outside, I'll bet Ace could swing that for you easy.
Ace?
Huh? Don't you know? He's the president of a pharmaceutical company.
Wait, what? Hold on. What? What kind of reveal is this?
Cradle Pharmaceuticals is the name, I think.
What? Huh? I'm sorry. You're telling me my man is the president of Cradle Pharmaceutical? Huh? So that means that his company, he potentially would have been responsible for the experiments that were going on because they were being run through Cradle, right? That was what was going. That was what was going on. Oh my goodness.
Their flagship product is an anesthetic drug called Soparil.
Okay. Soparil. That. Why do we know that name? Is that what he took? Is that why he took what he took when he went to go rest up? When they were trying to make the decision of what door to go through?
Soparil. Soparil. I've heard of that before somewhere.
Junpei couldn't shake the feeling that he had heard about Soparil before. Santa continued.
Soparil. It's an anesthetic that's a gas at room temperature. A lot like how nitrous oxide is. It takes only a few seconds to spread, and even a small amount is very effective. A bunch of countries quickly accepted it for widespread use within their police and military forces.
I don't like this.
It was an effective crowd suppressant and room clearer. It was practical, ethical, and the humane nature of it made it the ideal drug. It's been around for about 6 years. They developed it from the extracts of several different roots.
From 6 years, okay.
It became popular almost as soon as it was made public, with many governments placing large orders. Demand for Soparil skyrocketed, and of course that meant Cradle Pharmaceuticals' stock did too.
Why do you know all of this?
Santa's information was interesting, but Junpei couldn't help but feel a little suspicious. Santa's reply was blunt and simple.
I heard it from the old man himself.
From Ace? When?
By the number 4 door at the central stairway, when we were searching the second-class room.
Huh.
Remember how Snake, Seven, and you went to door 5? It was back then. I asked him what he did for a living, and he said he ran his own company. After that, we just started talking, and I guess it just came up. You know?
It just came up, you know.
Huh.
Are you worried about something?
No, nothing.
As he spoke, Junpei looked over toward Ace. Buddy. My guy. Oh, it's not that hard. Oh, it's really not that hard. He seemed to be having difficulty with the 9 boxes.
What the hell is he doing?
He turned back to June and Santa.
June, don't push yourself, all right?
Yes.
Santa, could you take care of her? I'll go check on Ace. Looks like he's having trouble.
I don't like knowing what happens in that coffin ending. I really don't like this.
Sure.
He gave them both a short nod, then turned and headed toward Ace.
What are you doing?
Ace's back was to him as Junpei approached. The older man turned around to look at him. His face was pale and covered in sweat.
What happened?
Nothing. My vision has gotten rather blurry, I think, because of fatigue. I can't see very well at the moment.
What can't you see well?
These pictures.
Ace held the cards out to Junpei, splayed out in the shape of a fan.
I don't care to admit it, but I may be developing presbyopia. Growing old is a difficult thing.
He made the best attempt he could at a self-deprecating smile, but his face was flushed and his lips were pale and drawn.
At any rate, I'll leave the rest to you. I'm feeling awfully tired, so if you don't mind, I'd like to rest for a bit.
He shoved the cards into Junpei's hands and walked quickly away. Junpei looked at him quizzically.
How could simply looking at cards have tired him out?
Junpei looked down at the cards in his hands. All of the pictures were quite clear, and each person easily recognizable. Was Ace's vision truly so bad?
But if it wasn't, what had made him so uncomfortable?
Great question. That was when Junpei remembered what he'd heard from Lotus much earlier.
Prosopagnosia. Well, put simply, it means a condition where the mind can't distinguish between human faces. In other words, my face would look the same as Clover's or even yours.
Throwback to Dale thinking he lost his vision because of a low-res pic. True, it was terrible quality. In my defense, I did not have my glasses on.
So they can't remember faces, which is how most people recognize each other. That means that people with prosopagnosia have trouble recognizing even people they're close to.
Maybe he's got prosopagnosia?
Junpei took another look at Ace. He sat at the base of the stairs, looking quite depressed.
Well, he looks depressed enough to have it.
What does that mean? If he really did have prosopagnosia, there was no doubt it was a depressing and painful experience. Still, Junpei didn't feel like patting him on the shoulder and telling him everything would be alright Junpei didn't feel like patting him on the shoulder and telling him everything would be alright would help that much. There we go. Still, Junpei felt perhaps it was best he keep Ace's condition to himself, at least for the time being.
Oh well.
Is there anything that we've had where Ace's vision has actually come in handy? Or been important? Because he comments on stuff, right? Especially like in the captain's quarters. Doing his best to clear his mind for the task at hand, he turned back toward the boxes.
Time to solve the 9 boxes puzzle.
All right. All right, let's go.
Ace's card is in box 1, Snake's is in number 2. I just need to do the same for the rest.
Is this going to be everything? So that's all open. Perfect. We'll go skip. Go through all this. Here we find our keys. Oh no. I really don't want to do this all over again. This is not a good time. Don't think you have to? Thank God. I was just checking because I see that we have key open. So does that mean that oh, this is also open now. I see thing here. So I am hoping and praying to God I don't have to worry about it. Alright, let's go save real quick, just in case. Let's go from there. I don't feel like mathing today, not gonna lie. Leave no one behind. Yeah, it's the same shape. Why is that? What's the important... I've been asking this for so long. What is the relevance of that shape? Why does it exist?
Look, it's...
Didn't take them long. Okay.
7 and Lotus.
Didn't look happy.
We've got a problem.
Clover is gone.
I'm trying to remember what got us here.
What?
Junpei and his 3 companions looked at one another. He turned back to 7 and Lotus.
What do you mean, gone?
Santa, Ace, and June had their own questions to ask.
When?
Why?
You two went
How?
into door 1 with Clover, didn't you?
7 and Lotus responded as best they could.
Yeah, we went through the door together.
And so these are the 2 who were thought to be colluding together to take out Snake. Was that it was at least 7 and Santa. Thank you. I was trying to remember the other person because I didn't think Lotus was involved in that.
But Clover barely spoke to us.
For the 3 door, yeah, there we go. There we go.
She just did her own thing the whole time.
There were 4 rooms on the other side of door 1.
She wouldn't let us into the 4th room.
She just said, I'll take care of this one.
And shut the door.
She must have blocked it with something on the other side.
We waited for a while, but Clover didn't come out.
We called for her, but she didn't answer.
So I kicked down the door and we went into the room.
And she was just gone?
But
It was empty.
Clover wasn't there.
There was a door on the other wall.
And it was open.
We figure she opened the door and left by herself.
It's so strange. I remember this, but I don't remember this at all.
We ran after her, of course, but
Obviously, we didn't find her. You figured that much out.
Clover's gone.
Junpei thought for a moment.
When did this happen?
We got here just before you.
You certainly have excellent timing.
So you haven't searched anywhere other than near the staircase?
No, we haven't.
And this is where I think we had found... What's his face? What's his face? What's her face? All dead on the ground. Clover, Ace, and Santa. Finally, Ace spoke. His voice had an edge of resolve and concern.
Very well then. We'd best separate and look for Clover. We haven't much time left. Let's begin.
Let's begin.
Yeah.
There were quick nods all around, and the 6 remaining players spread out. Great. Junpei and June ran to the large hospital room together. As quickly as they could, they searched around and under the beds and in the corners.
She's not here.
No, she isn't.
All right, just in case, we should go take a look in the shower room.
Shower room?
That's where her brother is. She might have gone to see him.
Okay. June bit her lip. She knew, as Junpei did, that there was only one thing to see in the shower room, and it wasn't pleasant.
Well, we might as well check, right? Let's go.
But if she did actually go to the shower room, she should know that the body there isn't the brother. Which is a good thing. There was a screwdriver stuck between the door and the frame.
Good. We can still get in.
We should thank Seven later.
Junpei and June slipped through the door, moved down the hallway, and stepped into the shower room. I don't know
No
this at all.
luck.
Yeah, I don't think she's here.
June's voice was faint and she placed her hands over her mouth. Her face looked a little green.
The smell is horrible.
The stench in the room was almost unbearable. It had grown far more unpleasant since their last visit. Junpei had eaten lunch. He would have had difficulty retaining it. He wanted to leave the room as soon as possible, but he had to be sure. And the only way to be sure was to check the other side of the divider.
Let's check the back, just to be sure.
June offered no resistance and nodded weakly to Junpei as he headed around the divider. He stopped at the corner and turned his head.
No, she's not here.
As he'd expected, Clover was nowhere to be seen. The only thing on the other side of the divider was a dead body, lying in a reddish-brown puddle of dry and drying blood.
Snake, just where did your sister go?
Junpei whispered to what once was Snake. He'd asked rhetorically, of course, as there was no way he'd get an answer. He gave a deep sigh.
Such a horrible way to go. The skull shattered, the left arm's hideously twisted.
But? Shouldn't we know?
Huh? Wait.
Wait, actually? The bright white of the ulna was clearly visible through the remains of skin and muscle. Bright white. Ulna.
Bones.
The pieces fell into place. Junpei remembered something Clover had told him in the laboratory.
My brother's left arm is, it's not like a normal person's arm. The accident hurt him really bad.
Of course. Of course. Why didn't I realize it earlier?
Clover had told Junpei the snake's left arm was prosthetic, but the left arm of the corpse behind the divider was quite clearly a real human arm, or at least it had been, once. That meant the corpse...
Jumpy?
June's unsure voice at Junpei's suddenly strange behavior drew his attention back to her.
Oh, sorry for making you wait. Let's go.
Explain yourself? Explain? Please? Hello? Junpei and June headed back toward the large hospital room. They stepped through the door and out of the shower room. Down the hallway they went, searching for Clover in every corner. They had reached the stairs when Seven appeared, breathless and yelling.
Junpei! June! Where were you guys?
He looked pale and his face was drawn. Something terrible had happened. Oh no. Junpei's breath caught in his throat.
Did something happen?
Seven drew a shaking hand across his face and gulped down a breath of air.
Clover is dead.
Okay. I figured this would be an ending. Oh, wow. Well, we certainly have a ways to go, it would seem. Okay.
I found her in the first-class bathroom.
Great. Well. Let's try to wrap this up if we can. First-class bathroom. We were here with Snake. Who else would have been here? All sound ceased for Junpei. The world was an empty, muffled expanse. Then he began to hear his own breathing. Excuse me, that's a Clover, all right. June's mouth moved, but he heard nothing. She tried once more, and then her energy was gone, and she collapsed against the wall. He could have helped her, But he hadn't, and now she was dead. So he stood there, frozen in place.
Clover. Clover. Why? Why did this happen?
He forced his body to move. Each step felt like another nail pounded into his heart. Finally, he was in front of her. He knelt and placed 3 fingers against Clover's neck. No pulse, no breath. I want to at least try to get through some of the aftermath of this and see if there's a good, like, natural point. She was still warm and her eyes were closed peacefully. It would have been easy to think she was asleep. Easy, that is, were it not for the slowly expanding puddle of blood beneath her. Okay, so that means that this is very recent, right? I would have to assume. Traced its source to her back. A gash just beneath her shoulder blade. Was the weapon a knife, perhaps? If it was a knife, the killer had taken it when they left. When he closed his eyes, he saw Clover's smile.
Clover.
Her innocent smile. Her energy. He would never see her smile again.
No way.
He could have done something. He could have helped her. His stomach twisted itself into a sickening knot.
Let's get out of here, June.
Junpei lifted a limp June from the floor and carried her from the bathroom. Is Snake the murderer? Oh, tell me Snake's the murderer.
Are you all right?
Please tell me Snake's the murderer. It was a foolish question, and he knew it.
Yes, I think so.
Her voice was weak. The fever had gone down, but the emotional scars she'd received were not likely to recede as quickly. Junpei laid his hand on her shoulder, and they walked back to the bedroom.
You should get some rest. Here, the bed. Can you sit?
Yes.
She nodded once and stared at the floor. All right. As June's going to go take a little nappy nap, I think this is probably going to be a good point for us to pause as we recollect and see who else is in the room and where this conversation goes. So we finally get what I thought was going to be happening at some point, but wasn't sure if we'd ever actually get to. We get the Clover death reveal. I'm curious if anyone else is going to die. I'm curious if this is going to go to a good end. I'm curious where this is going to go lead us. If everything that we just get is just bad ending, because it kind of feels like everything we get is just going to be a bad ending of some sort. But after this Ruth, there is at least one more ending that we're going to go through, and I'm very curious just what in the world that could possibly be, or how we would even get there, if there's something just beyond or removed or something, or if a new route might open up. Who knows? Who knows? But we will have to see next time. Friends, do appreciate y'all sticking on through for the night. It has been one heck of a journey. I know we started a little bit late today, but I'm glad to have gotten through more of this. And we'll see where we get to tomorrow as we continue with some more 999. So until I see y'all tomorrow, have a wonderful rest of your night. Take it easy, take care, and I'll see you when I see you next.